Hey guys, so welcome to Golf North Wales, and this is the episode 1 of our Break 80 series. The way this series is going to work is just shot for shot over 9 holes, so in essence the goal is to break 40 over 9 holes. We're going to start here today with the back 9 at Mile Lane Golf Club. I didn't really have the best of front 9s, but we're going to try and keep filming it over 9 holes for the time being, just due to how busy the courses are. We're going to try and get that goal of breaking 80. So if you are new to the channel, then please feel free, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to see all the episodes of Break 80, and also seeing all our other content with reviews and our course vlogs with the likes of Mel, our 30 handicapper, and Scott, our resident pro. But without further ado, let's jump straight into the video and join us on the 10th tee. So the 10th hole at Mile End, stroke index 1, 450 yard par 4. Usually plays into the wind. There's a bit of trouble out to the right, bit of trouble out to the left. Majority of members will play this as a par 5 rather than a par 4, so I'm obviously expecting to do the same myself. Hit a relatively okay drive. I have been driving the ball pretty poorly as of late, so just to get one near the fairway was pretty good. So I had about a 5-iron distance in, about 211, but this is where the fairway runs away from you, so I was hopeful of getting this there, and well, hit a big fat welcome back to golf, I suppose. So the next shot, pitch and wedge after my 80-yard fat, which, well, it is what it is, but it's quite happy to be having a shot at the third. A bit of a stretch there. I'm struggling in all my tight clothing. I've put on some weight over lockdown, unfortunately, so hey, it is what it is. Actually, a really nice wedge into the green here on 10. Probably one of the first balls I've ever got to stay on that green, believe it or not. Tricky green to hold. So I did actually have a putt for par, which was, I mean, amazing on its own. So left that one short. The greens here at Mile End this year have been absolutely rapid, so to be honest, they're scaring me to death, but we'd take a bogey on the first. 1 over. The 11th hole, difficult driving hole, but I thought I'd give it a go because I was driving the ball in the fairway at least today. Well, I knocked one down the middle, so this was really position A. Leaves a shot of no further than about 120 yards into this green, so again went for the pitch and wedge. Do my old measuring device there. I usually do play quicker than this, but I've got Scott and Mel behind me, so I had nothing to rush for, so pull the pitch and wedge. And in typical amateur fashion, hits a nice drive and then hits a dog-awful second, so that was pulled left of the green. Third shot from the side of the green now. A nonchalant little nudge onto the green. Rather angry with myself with the second, I'll be honest. So another chance for par. Standing there in disbelief that that one didn't break. 2 over. On to another difficult hole, a tricky one up the hill. Around about 400 yards up the hill, the 12th here at Mile End. So hit my standard bad drive, which is a low necky cut. However, that was absolutely perfect for me on this hole. Middle of the fairway, just left myself quite a long one in. It's a 6-iron in hand up the hill. And again, just a leaky one out to the right. I don't know if anyone else has been the same since the return to golf, but they've been leaking here, there and everywhere. I used to be pretty shit up with my irons, but unfortunately that's somewhat disappeared after 4 months off, or 5 months, however as long as it's been. Just a little nudge on with the pitch and wedge, get it on there. Another putt for par. And another one missed. 3 over. Another tricky hole on the back nine, the 13th, par 3, 200 odd yards down the hill, trouble left and right. Fantastic shot, don't even need shot tracer for that one. Imaginary club throw. This is usually the time in my round where I get a bit tired and things start going a bit wayward. It's about 150 yards back now. Didn't like that, hitting a bit skinny, bit long, bit right. Hopefully my putting that's non-existent can save me. Judge the weight of that one. Quite okay considering how I've been putting as of late, or just how I've been playing golf as of late really. Little side saddle nudge there. 4 over after 4. 14th hole, bit of a bogey hole for me. I'm absolutely over the moon with a bogey, and if I get a par I feel like I've robbed one off the course on this hole. Par 5. Hit a pretty good drive. It was a low one, but once it hits that fairway it tends to run on nice and steamy. So I decided to play this safe here really. There was no reaching the green in 2, and hitting anything right here, go over to that conifer on the right. So hit 7-iron up and over the trees on the left, just to bring me back into the fairway on the other side, rather than having to hit a draw, which I'm not capable of in reality. So another 7-iron in from this distance. Usually pretty good from this distance, just well, not today. Thin. I don't even think I found the club face there. Might have hit the bottom of the club. Little knock above the wood. Tricky one. Shin splitter that. So this is for par again. I've left myself a chance at par on most of these holes, which was quite nice to see, but a bit too much break, and well, 5 over for the round so far. On to the 15th hole, another one I'm quite happy to come off with a bogey. Majority of members here at Mile End are. Tricky dog leg left, about 200 yard approach 9 times out of 10. Hitting a 5-iron from here. Looking at my shoulders in this footage, I'm aiming miles right for some reason, and well, you guessed it, miles right. Chipping from here, obviously got the tree to contend with, so I've got to keep it low, but it's green, I've got a bit of a skinny side of the green to hit, and well, I just bailed on it and didn't even reach the green. So I'll putt for par, but this is from off the green. Choo choo, mother trucker. Literally put it all the way past the camera. So that was for par, that was for bogey, and down for double. 16th hole. Not usually a driver, especially if you duff it. There you go, sorry Tom the greenkeeper, I took a chunk of your tee. Second shot here, bit of a recovery, just trying to hook it up the hill around that tree. Actually probably the best shot of the day. Nice shot to watch that one, and just a little thump up the green with the pitching wedge. Quite a tricky green to hold this, so I was trying to put it into the bank. Beforehand left myself rather short. So again, another putt for par. Not really ones you're expecting to make. I mean, if you're basing your round on making putts like this distance all the time, you're going to be pretty disappointed. So that one's missed. We've got Scott doing his croquet putting, me with my snooker putting, and then Melvin joins in with a nice little leather wedge when he gets there, so just a bit of fun. But we're 8 over after 7 holes. On to the 17th, tricky par 3 down the hill. It's judging the wind and judging the distance on this, but unfortunately I misjudged that wind, played for the middle of the green and sailed it left and over the back. Tricky 2-putt here really. Par would save me some face I think, but however, barely making it halfway to the hole. Pretty standard stuff for me. After way around, will Scott and Mel putting. how awful, and you have to wait for your playing partners to putt as well. Let's get out of my way, I'm the most important one here. Mel having a go at it while we wait. In the meantime, testy 12-footer for par. One of the more slopey greens on the course, this as well. Obviously nice not having to put towards the water. However, I knocked it past and I'm 9 over after 8 holes. 18th hole, usually a bit tired by now, as you'll probably tell by this swing. Tired, weak, pretty poor, giving myself a very long second into the very short 18th. Usually a birdie hole if you're fresh on this, but back to golf, not very fit. The shot here, just a bit of a duff up into the wind and a mile short of the green. Again, a little nonchalant nudge onto the green. I will have a putt for par, thankfully. And you guessed it though, I'm not betting on myself to make any putts from this distance. So that one's knocked in and around the hole, stepping over Mel's line then. And then go ahead to nudge us in for bogey. 10 over for the back 9 at mile end, which equals out to a score of 46 shots, so a lot to improve on in the upcoming rounds of the year. However, it is just back to golf. Obviously, no one's perfect, and I'm sure a few of us have been rather bad on our return to golf. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. This is my return to golf and the first episode of the Break 80 series. If you are interested to see if I can do this, then please feel free, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and let us know down in the comments below. What scores are you looking to break early this year in golf, and what are you aiming to break at the end of the year? Until now, bye bye.